Yes, I think here we canvas each other. We talk to each other, we canvas each other. We are that kind of
Well, let me ask you to where we are at the Prime Minister and ask you from what you are picking up, is everything going according to plan with incidents?
The most important thing is for the election to be free, fair, and without incidents. And it's always been like that in Lesotho, and I hope this one will be just like that. Because we've got every reason to celebrate the fact that the world has paid so much attention to this specific election.
Well, I was speaking earlier to some of the people who are here who are really voicing concerns around the caliber of leaders that they think they have, who they say tend to look after their own personal and narrow party political interests, and they're hoping that this time around, whatever happens, whatever is the outcome of this election, you will all be able to rise above your personal and party political interests and have the interests of the country.
The leadership that will go to Parliament will be the leadership that the people themselves will send them. Now the caliber will be low. That's a question mark for the people. Is that what they want? The answer should be no. They should choose high caliber candidates.
The question, of course, whether people will accept the outcome even if they lose.
I think that's given. We have to accept the outcome. In the unlikely event that I lost, but that would be necessary.
Any fear that the army and the generals would not abide by the election result?
I think that foolishness will end. That foolishness will end. They are people, they are children, they are our people, and so on. There's a certain foolishness going around, but that foolishness will not. It's absolute foolishness.
That there's a possibility that if the outcome is disputed, there will be violence. What you say?
No, there shouldn't be any violence. I don't see that those kinds of predictions have been made. There will be no need for any violence. And this question about the idea. You know, we're in SADC. We're not just somewhere in space. And in SADC, that kind of thing will not be tolerated. The African Union will not tolerate that. We are not just an isolated little island. And if there are people who still think that they're an island somewhere, they are 10 years behind time. 10 years behind. close my ears until I get the final result.
Just one more question, sir. How important is this election to you?
This is a very important election for me because, as I said, it will be my last one.
So are you satisfied with the protection that SADC has provided to...
Fantastic. SADC is a fantastic family. Fantastic. Thank God for SADC. That there's now peace in DRC, there's peace in Lesotho, there's peace all because of SADC. SADC is a great organization and it belongs to all of us.
And the role that South Africa has played?
South Africa has played a fantastic role. The gentlemen I'm walking around here sent by SADC are mostly from South Africa because, of course, of logistic reasons. It was much logistically more reasonable to get people from South Africa than to get people from, say, like from TMC.
Well, your political opponents saying it's a first, and it does undermine Lesotho's sovereignty.
My opponents will never praise me, and I'm not going to praise them either myself. That's politics. If you praise your enemy, resign from your party and join that enemy's party. You don't praise your enemy in politics. You pull him down, you pull off his pants so women can laugh at him. So tighten your belt if you're in politics.
So presumably you're fine with them doing the same to you?
Of course. Here in politics, we do unto others as they do unto us. That's politics.
Prime Minister, if you find yourself in power again in a couple of weeks' time, will you be pursuing prosecutions against the people responsible for the attack against the police?
Any criminal act has to be decided by the court. Any criminal act has to be decided by whoever has to go to the court. That's non-negotiable. Anybody who has a crime has to go to the court. That's a must. That cannot be negotiated.